So today I'm attempting to fix the fuel door lever on this Subaru Crosstrek 2021. The cable and everything is fine, but this actual plastic handle part broke off. So got this part. It was only $15 and I think 2 cents. So we're gonna see if we can get that changed. My thought is to take this plastic trim piece up first so I can get in the carpet, and then probably move this format, and then take this piece up and then think that'll give me access to it. So let's actually remove the format. Okay. Those kind of really do just pop right in there. There's 2 main clips that grab on the ends, and these are kind of just slotted in there. Okay, that wasn't too hard. So they're just stapled into that white plastic piece underneath. And you could just kind of pry under there and pop them up. Alright, next I want to get this little trim piece up. There's a little door here, which I think there might be something under there, so I'm going to try and pop that open if I can get it. There we go. Damn. Okay. Alright, under that little cover was a rusted screw. I'm going to try some PV blaster on it, let it sit for a little bit just to hopefully not make too much of a mess, not strip it out too bad. And then I know there's some bolts, I think, under here that I'll probably need to. So now we're going to try and take this screw out underneath this cap. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, you can see the penetrating oil really got in there. Nice. And then this should come right out. So after you get that bolt out, that's the only thing holding this in. There is this plastic tab that kind of holds it down as well, and it sits right in here. So what you're going to want to do is kind of start wiggling it forward, but you kind of want to lift this front end up as you're wiggling it forward so it'll just slide out nicely. Otherwise you're going to get stuck on this carpet. If you're just trying to keep it flat and pull out that way, you won't go far. So once you take that cover off, you'll get in here, and here are the 2 bolts that line perfectly with the replacement. So this will be the replacement, and then we take that out, and there's the cable we'll have to reconnect. We've got 2 10mm bolts here, so we're going to take those off. I was just lost there. Alright, so that's one. The other one is back over here. Once you take those 2 bolts off, you can then lift this piece up that we're looking to replace. So I took the carpet and I propped it up with that trim piece and a random ratchet because I don't want to have to take this bolt off to get under there more. Luckily, I kind of have smaller hands, so it works. But you can see this cable for the fuel door comes through here. And I've got to figure out how to take it. I think it's got to pop down off of there, and then I think it just slides out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I popped the wire out from, if this were in there, the wire to the fuel door sits in here. You can see there's like a little groove for it on the wire, and it just kind of gets popped in there. So I popped that out. So then that little thing pops out. And then here is the old piece. And then the new one. And then this little cable is gonna go into the little slot. So now that I got the cable in there, I've got the cable sitting in the groove, but I just want to get it pushed in there. So we have the cable part in. The next step is to get the rubber coating around the cable clamped back in there. I've got it kind of sitting there, but I got to get it pressed in all the way. That might have actually done it, I think. So let's try taking this out. Take this out. Come back here. That did it. Sweet. So now we just have to seat this back onto the pegs. So we just close it on the other side and then pull it here and see if it opened, which it did. Perfect. So I went ahead and put those two 10mm bolts back on, and now we're going to take this trim piece and you're going to feed the handle through it, and then it sits in the little plastic groove there, and then you just take this screw. The screw is going to go right back on. Okay, that's good enough. Close that back up. And then I took this plastic panel off, so I'm just going to press that back in. Piece. Just fit that right in the groove there, and that should pop in. And this little piece here, and just go through, push it in, and there you go. Replaced.